It's easier to say that none of it is true than waste time proving that all of it is true. So, here's the disclaimer. This is a work of fiction. Names, characters, places, and incidences either are the product of the author's imagination or are used fictitiously and any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead, business establishments, events, or locales are entirely coincidental. Perfect coincidences enclosed. Oh, life is sweet right next to you. Say, don't blink. I'm waiting to see just who you are. Say, don't blink. You rolling with me, we way out far. Say, don't blink. Oh, life is sweet right next to you.
Sit down. Sit down. No tears. Not a one. Not for these people. You didn't get the promotion because they already picked who they wanted long before your application went through. You didn't get the promotion because your boss doesn't feel like learning about you and your stuff and your people. You didn't get the promotion because of covert racism and classism. Let's be very upfront. Not, quote, what they say? Quote, not aligned with the culture of our team. Quote, is much deeper than this dry ass email. You didn't get the promotion because you're not a good old boy. Don't take it personal. Move to the next. Systems collapse. And even with infiltration and redactions, it may take a while. You can give up on corporate America, but don't let them make you give up on yourself. See, just because you graduated college doesn't mean you're guaranteed shit anymore. And people used to use that like it's a golden ribbon for success. Oh, well, you got all them degrees. Well, degrees don't hold much when everyone else just lies and says that they do too. And since they look like them and sound like them, they can show up at the country club and not intimidate them. Then they will get the promotion. This has nothing to do with your field experience, your intelligence, or your competency. And guess what, motherfucker? Them student loans will still be there. No tears. This will itch your brain, but think like them. It's the law of power. People in power don't give power away. Why would you hire more problems? Most men, especially men, are not about taking you under their wing. Unless they plan to take you under some other things. And if they know that you won't always shut up to keep the peace, they aren't about promoting or protecting someone who may become a problem. They need you to be smart, but look the other way when needed. They need you to just lie. Not even a half truth, just lie. They just need you to lie. Delete the emails, follow up, and forget. And what I know in my years in corporate America is that no one cares as long as they are paid. And when you stand for something, you are a risk to the smooth sailing. Don't take this shit personal. Move to the next. It's not about your interview. It's not about your problem solving. It's not about your management style. It's about the idea of the threat you can become if you become an unmanageable in their power system. If you become disruptive, the whistleblower, the truth teller, you hold power because you are the one standing on something. Because the truth is inconvenient to people who have been comfortable in a position. And if you become an uncertainty, then you are not worth the risk to hire. No matter how smart you are, no matter how much of your team likes you, no matter how much overtime and Christmas parties you plan, no matter how many times you let some shit rock. So stop internalizing that shame. You didn't fall short, you fell forward. And as you trip, you pulled up the rug of who is where and how they got there and who allows them to be there to make everyone's life easier. If you aren't providing ease, you are not playing the game. And if you are playing the game, then you play long enough to get where you want to be, then shake shit up. But not before then, because they ain't gonna let you. So keep fighting or start your own business, but fuck that promotion and don't take it personal. Move to the next. Stop equating your value as a person to how much money you make. You are priceless. I'm not telling you to sell out, but I'm telling you to be strategic because they are. They always are. And that's the difference. That will always be the difference unless you decide to fold. You were being genuine. They were being disingenuous in a space built by people like them to showcase their stolen ingenuity as innovation. So stop staying up late trying to rationalize crazy, because they leave and go home and live their life and don't think twice about your feelings, but have millions of other problems. So many that their job is the only stability and joy they control in their world. Sleep peacefully in who you are. That's real luxury. And the problems that they have, they don't compare to how much they need work shit to always stay the same. Otherwise, they're cooked. The boomers were living to die in a factory somewhere and just now learned how to live with intention. And Gen Z is showing them why on TikTok instead of going outside. And the millennials are angry at both of these generations because we were surviving secondhand trauma from boomers while watching our baby cousins struggle to tell time on a clock with hands. We are in between the chaos of these factions in the work world and actually had shit to be grungy and angsty about. Everybody just got over us having tattoos. You're doing your best to be your best you, and they are content with money and whatever that life buys them. Some say comfort, some say complacency, and their sad version of coupon happiness falls drastically short compared to yours. Move to the next. You showing up hungry, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, young, wild, and free to your time with your friends that you actually like. Your art, your happiness, your connections you nurture by choice, not by obligation. You get to live. The liberty of your fully embodied freedom holds a huge mirror to those married to corporate America. So don't let the world make you feel like you're doing it wrong. If they don't have real stats, their time in that workplace is their leverage. But time in a place doesn't always equate to elevating skill. Just the consistent ability to consistently comply. Whoop-de-doop-de, bitch. 6 Flags. What is your freedom if you're only good at someone else's compliance? So if you want to live a life of meaning, don't let these motherfuckers take you out of yourself. Anchor into you. You can be rich and still be lame as fuck. Personal power shines on all sides. They can have greed all they want, but they can't take it with them. So keep your soul, because it's worth it. Don't take this shit personal. Move to the next.
My name is Tricky Vibes. This is the lore. Come on in. Long time. No see. How we doing? Welcome to the podcast. This podcast is for the creatives doing something that they have to do in order to make enough money to survive and pay for things and do what they want to do.
Sounds easy, but it's deeply complex. Being an artist versus navigating the world of having a 9 to 5, whether that's bussing tables, dealing with corporate America, and everything in between, comes with grit. And so just as much as it can be frustrating, know that every day you survive doing both, you are refining your craft, your voice, and choosing to exist in your rebellion. I am here to encourage that in all ways. Always. I'm never gonna just let you be. Nah. So I hope that you enjoy the sounds of where my grit came from. Enjoy. I'm fixing to run the silverware now. You playing. One day, y'all gonna look back and I won't be where you thought you left me. I won't be in this bitch. Just like this motherfucking dishwasher, baby. I'm precious. Look at A. I'm washing this old life out. Juice WRLD worked in a factory before he made it. Nicki Minaj bust tables at Red Lobster before she made it. Tyler the Creator was a barista at the Starbucks, okay? It can be done. Jack Harlow was at Chick-fil-A, the chicken fillet. Don't count me out. Shit, counting me out is a miscount. Playboy Cardi was at H&M. He said it himself. People knew who he was outside them walls, but met him and was like, okay, but why are you in here though? See, that's how they about to do with me. That's how they about to be with me. Ice Spice was at Wendy's. Now she up like Wendy. Red pigtails and all. I've been a cashier at the Wendy's. They really don't freeze the meat, I'm telling you. And when these motherfuckers hand me these coins, can you run this silverware up? Who finna polish? They can wait. They gon' eat. Get you a little pudding pop of that fancy table or whatever and relax. Shit need to cool down anyway. Yeah, and when these motherfuckers hand me these coins, I'ma get my teeth right. Phew. Pearly. Y'all gonna be sick of me. Ooh, sick. I'ma get everything plucked, snatched, laser hair removed. I'ma be a hairless cat out this bitch. You know them pink looking cats that ain't got no fur? They look like a pink nipple. Looking like baloney. Y'all gonna call me greasy. I'm gonna be out this bitch glistening like Vaseline off my baby forehead. I'm gonna be church shining every day. Alicia girl, where you going dressed like that? Furs on, diamonds on, it's 153 degrees. Titties glistening in the sunset on somebody beach. For no reason, y'all ain't gonna be able to find me. I'm unavailable. Click, 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 click. They can wait. They can wait on the silverware. It's hot. Sweating. I'ma be sweating. I'ma smell expensive. I'ma look like I smell expensive. I'ma come out whatever with a mean shoulder. Y'all stay around here if you want to. I'm fixing to change my life. You playing.
Hi, AJ. My name is Alicia again, and I am your social worker.
Unfurl your brow. You won't be shaking me so you don't have to talk. Get over yourself. You wouldn't be back here if you didn't need help. People don't call me for good news. You was acting a fool, huh? Let me guess. You were doing some other stuff while everyone else was on page 2. And you got bored, so you found some way to entertain yourself instead of just doing the stuff that the rest of the class was doing. I know. I get it. I get it because I know creatives. I know artists. I get artists. The world sees artists last. School kills artists. Having to be disciplined in a space for any extended period of time kills artists. It's Dabrowski theory, positive disintegration. We all know that kid, or we were that kid. The DSM? Thick for a reason. The 99 and the 2000s, we was twerking and all the art kids had ADHD. And of course, my weirdo self was studying the zoo. Just like you study the zoo. We ain't even got the paintbrushes out. Billy is climbing the walls. What paint? Can't sit still. That same kid shouldn't sit still because in the future, they are professional runners, dancers, sculptors, innovators. They need to be moving or building or exerting physical energy into something to make their head slow down to do one thing real good. They get good and then they get, oh, they've mastered. Oh, that's excellence. They just need to be moving to do one thing really well. But those same people get good at something and then everyone puts pressure on that craft and then you burn out. Or the sensory kid. Are you that kid? Everything feels like so much all the time. I want to wear this texture, but someone washed my hoodie with the wrong stuff and now it's not the soft that I expect it to be. Or why is everybody yelling? It doesn't matter how loud I talk, everyone is still yelling. Why do you keep your phone so dark? If the wrong people are in the room, I don't breathe the same because I can't stay near you if you have too many smells happening. That sensitivity makes for great chefs, right? They experience food differently. Taste, color, texture. That is what drives any professional designer. Anyone who designs aesthetics. They know how to make your eyes like looking at things longer. But the world is just too much. The world is too much. Because they are experiencing life in consistent overstimulation. Or they get caught up in whatever makes them feel like they can shut everything off. I know. I get it. I get it because I know creatives. I know artists. I get artists. Are you the why kid? The infamous why kid? The know-it-all kid because you're 12 steps ahead of the lesson? Depth is humanity. But they don't need you to think that far. They don't need you asking why anymore. And then someone tells you, stop asking why. The kid that only passed history because the stories were interesting. They got labeled antisocial, but they knew who is who and what is what of their school and all the cliques and the teachers and the hierarchy of all of the social systems in their environment. Strategic awareness makes for great environmentalists, gossip bloggers, investigative journalists, researchers, hostage negotiations. Y'all don't get it. They drown in their own whys. They get caught up in anxiety because they are hyper aware of everything they do and say and create. They're pressed. They're up at night thinking about some shit they should have said better years ago. Power has a why. Freedom has a why. Human behavior has a why. AJ, I will always tell you to keep asking why. That's what makes someone a philosopher. I am the oracle. Are you the daydreaming kid? Still so focused on their Picasso of a doodle, the whole class period has changed and you didn't even notice the bell or everyone get up. The person who can hear one word and create an entire world. You learned how to color with the Skittles. You look like you don't care, but you do. You know how to care and compartmentalize all your cares. You can compartmentalize your school care and your art care and your family care. Struggles to stay on task should be tattooed on your forehead because you always had that on your grades. Behavior chart popping. I know. I get it. I get it because I know creatives. I know artists. I get artists. I help creatives liberate their ideas. By day, I'm a social worker. I help people process hard things that happen to them in real life. I have your back. We're gonna make it through school. You're gonna graduate. By night, creative director. I help people get rid of the mental chains to let their cool art be what it is. So you can shut me out like you do everyone else and keep rolling your eyes. Or you can let me help you pop your shit to people who can make it matter. Your choice. Hello, corporate America. Little Red Riding Hood Booger is here. Let me clear some things up before I take my lunch. I'd like to defer to your expertise, human resources. I need a resource. Crack open the addendum. Subsection A of the policy I ain't never fucking read states, the job is not that hard. It's the people doing the job around you making it harder than what it needs to be for no actual reason. Just do the work and go home. Go be miserable on unpaid time, Tammy. Passive-aggressively clapping back via email while actively ignoring me in real life tells me everything I need to know about these motherfuckers in this office. Since you do it, they let it slide. But if I did it, I would have been fired. Everybody's a little salty on Monday. How you doing? Living the dream, brother. Step to the front, keyboard warriors. Say what you need to say out loud, slack assassin. You seem a bit quiet this afternoon at brief, but them knuckles sure were heavy last week when you were in your little feelings about some shit that wasn't my problem that you tried to make me fix. Keep that same energy in the Zoom. Ears in everybody's business, but nothing to say here. You're giving mouse. Noted. Thou willst not have thine smoke. Let's loop everyone in on the email for full transparency. Noted. Let's try to stay flexible. Heard. Please advise. Girl, you forgot I had a master's degree, tenacity, and a few literary awards. Let me warm up my fingers. I trust that this will be addressed by your management, as you have made it clear that discernment is above your pay grade. Put a pin in that shit. When's lunch? I saw your separate email outside of the team thread to take the conversation offline because you can't stand on business if we put it in black and white. You and them lies you put on your resume are catching up. And taking it offline with Little Red Riding Hood Booger might have you mopped in the parking lot, Jeffrey. Janice? I can get cutesy, I can get coy, but when you're fucking with my time, my money, or my food, I'm giving pongqueequee. Allegedly. Let's take a lunch. Let's not get spicy in the thread. Wouldn't want to create a hostile work environment. Apparently, inciting a riot is in the employee handbook. When the truth is the truth don't change. Per my last email, there seems to be some confusion around your job roles. I have been knew you weren't doing shit. Letting the trickle down of your responsibilities become a steady drip of my problems. Still not doing shit. I am reaching out to the management team for clarification. How you gonna complain about how much of your work and your job I'm not doing? Child, please. Lunchtime. Oh no. Where's my shit? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. To whom it may concern. We may need to revisit expectations. You're not being mindful of my bandwidth. This may have been overlooked, comma. I have noticed someone, a gutter, nut, butter, sewer, squirrel ass bitch, stole my lunch. Cause I know that frozen ass, watery ass, microwave cuisine ain't have no love out that film, no seasoning, no Lowry's, no nothing. And then got the nerve to grab a diet soda. Talk about it's for the calories. Bitch, who are you kidding? That shit is for the plot. I'm walking outside. I already quiet quit this shit 3 months ago, and technically, I'm still not off probation. But so putting me on edge because you can't throw some shit in your crock pot is not the movement, Mallory. This is not a joking matter, Jason. My lunch break is a break from these scoundrels. And now you want me to be sneaky with my snacks? Bah! Bill. I need to bring attention to this thievery that is occurring in the break room. Please advise. Bill. If your little meal prep got jacked, you would have put out a damn regional wide bolo for your steak and chimichurri. But my shit? And of course, they pencil whip back with an email. Thank you for raising this concern. Blah, 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 blah. We will follow up on this. Blah, 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 blah. We will address this behavior. Blah, 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 blah. We will ensure that this be put to a stop. Then post the eat your own lunch sign on the fridge and laminate it. Like they right. Nigga, you think a hungry bitch gives a shit about your whack ass sign? And I know it is. You've been trying to clock my shit since the potluck. So instead, I've created my own solution. Wednesday, 12:45 p.m. A little pot roast with rice, some collard greens, some yams, and a special side of laxative, gravy, to tie the dish together. It'll flush the demons out. And here you go, caught red-handed. I'm enjoying my sub sandwich, crunching my pickles loudly at the safety workshop down the hall. I don't need my lunch today, but you do. Clutch your drawers, bitch. You're shit out of luck. Yummy, yummy, gurgled your tummy. Bill, thank you for your swift response to this matter. I'll try to be agile as this gets resolved office-wide. As with all things, this is most certainly a trickster at hand. Even to catch them ethically and without embarrassment can be explosive if mishandled. Hopefully, someone will come forward during a break. This is a task with quite a bit of moving pieces. Appreciate everyone's input. Thank you for lending your energy and ears to my world. This is our collective. It's our world now. Step in. If these words resonated with you, share it in your group chat. See what happens. Send it to the one who you know will take the time to listen on their drive. Stay connected and find connection in the Chicky Vibes Patreon community. There, you'll find my live streams, monthly community readings, private concerts, DJ sets, behind the scenes, merch, finals, and more. For those who want to know me closer, I ship out my signed books once a month. And if you need a personal psychic reading from me, please book it on my website, trickyvibes.com. And if you like my voice, then you'll love my music. Stream my album, Pretty Spit, on Apple Music, Spotify, and all digital streaming platforms. Tricky Vibes. One word. All gas. Share this with someone you love who is finding themselves. And here, you are seen, heard, and understood. So ignite your truth. No apology. Okay, bye.